So, what's the difference between the Democratic Party and the mainstream media? I don't know. I was hoping you did. Take a look at media's reaction to Comey's testimony.
Atmospherically, big picture, this is still a horrendous day for this president.
I think what Jim Comey did was provide more evidence for the case of obstruction by the Trump White House without using that legal word.
The former director of the FBI says possible obstruction of justice by the president is almost certainly on the table. It's one of the big shoes to drop.
Oh, they look so great together. Surely, Rachel will agree with me that the big, surprising, substantive reveal was about former Attorney General of the United States, Loretta Lynch.
The big, surprising, substantive reveal today was about the current Attorney General of the United States, Jeff Sessions.
Okay, I guess. We watched two different things. Anyway, now I can predict how her show's going to be for the next month. But there was one chap who realized the collusion conspiracy theory seemed to end on Thursday.
The assumption of the critics of the president, of his pursuers, you might say, is that somewhere along the line in the last year, the president had something to do with colluding with the Russians. What came apart this morning was that theory. Where's the there?
Where is the there? Where is the there? No one ever says that. They're cubed. So, anyway, how about CNN, who put 65 people on the air at the same time?
On the road, does that not hold water?
Sounds balanced to me. My God. I turn that on, Tom, sometimes just like to make some noise to scare, prowlers.
It reminds me of remember that old kitty cat commercial where they had like 11 cats and 10 bowls, and they each pushed the kitty cat's face up? They should have one less comment than commentator and see who gets pushed off the edge.
You should go commentators. They should all start each panel with one short chair, and all the panelists have to run around, and Don Lemon's screaming. Thoughts on the media treatment?
Listen, did you see my leg when he was talking, Chris Matthews?
Yeah.
I was thrilled.
Yes.
But I can't believe he admitted that
yes.
The collusion is an illusion.
Ooh, nicely done. Collusion is an illusion. What do you think, Emily? What do you think of the press?
I feel like it reminds me of during the actual election when people would go out in the streets and take surveys and then switch which candidate was the one who said that policy. And people automatically would say, oh, I hate that policy. Oh, I love that policy.
Right.
But it would actually be the opposite driver. So no matter what we put out there, like you said earlier, it didn't matter. They were going to be all over it. And I think it's unfortunately ridiculous, obviously, those kind of rookie mistakes that we're seeing with no apology whatsoever, of course. No ownership of it.
Yeah. What do you think, Kat?
Everyone does it, though.
Of course.
If this were Loretta Lynch and Obama, and I hope you can let this Hillary thing go, I don't think that we'd all be sitting here going, what? Yeah, what? We would, but of course,
I know I would. Kat.
Right, we're all very consistent, fair and balanced all the time. But no, I mean, if you have Trump, Comey saying that you have Trump saying, yeah, investigate this, then maybe he probably, was more likely he didn't do anything wrong. But then again, both sides are saying that Comey's telling the truth when it helps them, but he's such a liar when it hurts them.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, we need to just all
chill out.
Look at things objectively.
Yeah, there's so many armchair quarterbacks, though, I feel like we're seeing. Like, every single one of those hosts and anchors have all of a sudden become an attorney and a political analyst, too.
I Googled it on Wikipedia. I looked it up. Lawyer, totally got it now.
Yes.
There you go. It's all summed
Everybody always says, as a former prosecutor,
yeah.
Tyrus, as a former wrestler.
I still wrestle.
You still wrestle?
And armchair. I've been asking for an armchair. You guys know every week I get this. Why is it that I can't get an armchair?
It's not going to happen.
She got a show. You got a show. All I want is an armchair.
Well,
hashtag armchair.
You know why?
Yeah, I do.
It's because that's the outnumbered chair.
Yeah, it's the left out chair.
What do you think about the media?
I don't anymore. I don't. I just if I wanna look for stuff to make fun of Donald Trump, I'd watch CNN, MSNBC. If I wanted the stuff to support Trump, I'd watch us. It just everyone has their own stake in the game right now.
Right.
So the truth is kind of somewhere in the middle. I think CNN has put so much emphasis on finding something with this Russian thing.
Right.
And there's just not a lot to it. You know, and there's this, like I said, we have Mueller's doing his thing, and they're eventually going to come out. When that comes out, even then, when he says, "Well, it's suspicious, but there's nothing," it still won't be over.
They set the bar at Watergate, though. They set the bar at Watergate. So if you set it that high, it's going to end up looking like nothing. So liberal media is partially to blame for that.
Exactly. You know, they're hypnotized by their own bias.
Unless you got Putin and Trump sitting there laughing together, pushing buttons.
Yes.
You know, that's the only way this thing ends
with
well
hookers on their laps.
Yes.
I think the media is stuck on one weird truth. Trump is not like them. The media really liked President Obama because they were like each other. They can't Obama is like your cool professor, and Trump is like your scary boss, and they just never can get over that. They never will. All right, we got to move on. Up next, terror strikes the UK. Who needs horror movies when you've got ISIS?